What's up, everyone? Meat Sandwiches here, back at it again with the Witcher videos. Continuing on the path with the main quest. So let's read about the spotted whites in the bestiary. Ah. So it's a necrophage. Interesting.
Let's go.
Oh, mess with a follower on it. Oh crap.
Our guests. Never a good omen. Come on.
Vargas. Let me see something up here. Another Vargas. Where was that?
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Is this a door? It's locked. It's over there. Is that just another creature? Yeah. Yeah, I can understand why no one wanted to come here. Place is freaking creepy.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
It's crazy too, because this is another first experience for Geralt. Like, he doesn't know exactly what to do against these guys. He's read about them, but
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect
this
some
one
white
spoon.
saliva.
this one spoon seems interesting.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Let's look over here first. Sounds like some...
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Sounds like some insects are down there. Let's see what this says. For a few days now, I've been hazing dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and the sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's all been joined by pain so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I am cutting the hair back, which is going back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had chased off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. Cannot think, and it's getting hard to write. Loneliness, no family. Eat. I want to eat, not a good spoon, empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No. Who writes ah? Who just writes an A? Well, maybe she just doesn't know anything, any other letter or something. She's that messed up. Huh.
Poor girl realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Huh. She couldn't even write at that point.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Good spoon.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Probably. Be a good guess. Not on spoon. You know what? I'm gonna take that spoon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that spoon, but I have it.
Shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
What does sate mean? Shall sate you?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Ooh, hello.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Alright, girl, you're starting to repeat here. Got nothing new to say.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Decaying letter. Dear Master Levasseur, I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me, as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of the medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth, and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree? I don't know how to say that. For a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I'm aware this is not much aid for you to hunt, Yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. I bet it's the beggar. What would the herbalist have to do with it? Ooh, metal spoon. Silver spoon. So many spoons. I don't want to mess with their spoons.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Huh. What the hell is this?
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Jeez, man, you turn away a beggar and you get turned into a monster. Maybe it's not the beggar, though. Who knows? Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Gold spoon. Damn. I want to take it, though. Jeez, these things are going to hear me coming. Are those spoons? Or bones? Those look like spoons.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Oh, hello. Words of wisdom on beastly curses. Monster curses and their descriptions. Introduction. Curses that change a fellow into a monstrous creature have existed since the dawn of time. They have a variety of origins and a variety of effects. It normally happens that a mage or a sorceress casts a curse and the spell changes the subject. It doesn't always happen right away. Sometimes that person who has been cursed changes slowly bit by bit. It also happens that a normal fellow can cast a curse, someone whose conscience is clear and who has done good in their life. Such a person can acquire power, and thus the aggrieved can place a curse on the evildoer. Such curses are strong and cannot be removed easily. Thus, even by which human suffering is atoned is long-lasting and painful. Yeah. Then you have to call a witcher. Hopefully they can break the curse. Anything over here?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Well, then why are you making all these spoons?
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
That noise is bugging me. Did I miss the cauldron? I don't think I could have missed the cauldron. What's this? What's it? Oh, those are barrels. Oh, I didn't even look in here.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
I don't know why it would be.
Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Dwarven whetstone. Huh. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna take it.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Yeah. Aha. In the closet. Hide there. Okay. really don't want to kill it. I would like to lift the curse. Damn, that thing's huge. Oh. I think it's more interesting if we try to lift the curse.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Oh, you have to have dinner with her?
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's hear that one more time.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Huh? I say let's eat using the spoons.
This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down.
Oh no. Huh.
Damn it. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though. Except cut it down.
What are you talking about? I don't want to cut it down. I want to help it. Alright, oh, crap, is there a save before? Alright, I'm very interested to see if I can help this white. So I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna save it now. Then I'm gonna load back and see if I can do something different. Just swap spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. Curse's exact wordings.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
See, I don't know what Satan means. I'm gonna look it up. Satan definition. To satisfy. No spoon shall satisfy you. swapping spoons wouldn't do anything. Let's eat not using the spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
I almost did this the first time.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Huh. The hell's happening with Geralt? I guess he's getting all
I
toxic.
think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Yeah, see, if I looked up the definition first of sate, I should have done that, but I didn't know what it meant, so I was like, no spoon shall sate you. And I was like, I don't know, spoon? But this makes more sense. It will not satisfy you. So, obviously. Where'd you go? Oh.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
I liked this choice a lot better.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
I'd rather not get into it.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a white, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a white, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really glad I saved her. Well, now he leaves the door unlocked. Thanks, Regis. You're so kind. Oh. You know.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Huh. He's not spying on me. He's just checking up.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Let's prepare first.
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Alrighty guys, that's all I'm going to do for this one. I'm really interested to see if, what happens if you kill her. And I'm very interested to see how she's going to help us in the future in my estate. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck on the path, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.